We live in the day and age of a lot of experts. You got 20-year-old life coaches, you got fat personal trainers, you got people in professions giving people advice on things they're not really doing themselves. Financial advisors, life coaches, personal trainers, whatever field you can think of. You have people claiming to be experts that aren't the embodiment of the thing. They don't look like they do it. They don't have testimonials. And they're not even honestly doing it themselves behind closed doors. That's what social media has done. It's created a lot of opportunities for people to fake it until they make it, assuming that that's what they're doing. Or a flip side of that, scamming people, claiming to be what you're not to make profit. I don't know how much money I've invested the last year on just trying to learn more things to make the content better, make the coaching systems that I use for my clients better, or whatever the case may be. I don't even want to think about how much I spent just to learn more, just to become a better version. Whether if it's my looks, my mindset, my access to things to eventually create more opportunities. I don't know how much. Yet I'm not here claiming to be an expert. I'm here claiming to be a student of life. To learn as much as possible, to be able to use what I learned from my experiences to speak out on it for somebody to hopefully take it and apply. But I'll never call myself an expert. Despite of even something like personal training, I've trained hundreds of people. I have a lot of testimonials. I have transformed myself. I've done cuts, bulks. I've done every single diet regime you can think of. I've done every kind of training program you can think of, from the CrossFit to the power building, powerlifting, calisthenics. You can think of anything I've done and tried it for a duration of time to gather data, to be able to say what works, what doesn't, why it works, why it doesn't. Yet I'm not claiming to be an expert. But I have people just coming in, 16-year-old kids, 17-year-old kids 20 years old, being life coaches and online coaches. What do you know? You haven't done the thing even for a decade, and you're trying to say that you're an expert? I've been at this for 15 years and I'm not calling myself an expert. And that's only the training side, not even the nutrition side. And knowing what supplements you need, knowing what ones are BS. So many things in the book. Knowing that you don't need drugs to actually see a genetic potential. I probably got 5 more years, give or take, to take advantage of what I have. Maybe 10. We'll see. I'm 30 right now, but that's just an example. But I have a bunch of people just being experts nowadays. There's a lack of humility, and that word gets a bad rep. But think about it. What's the opposite of that? Arrogance? You think that works? You'll be exposed at some point. It's better to be the person always learning, always not overestimating yourself. Don't overestimate yourself. Don't underestimate yourself, but don't overestimate yourself. Don't call yourself an expert if you haven't done the thing 10,000 hours. Don't call yourself an expert. Don't call yourself the GOAT. Don't call yourself anything. Let your peers do that. Know what I mean? Why do we live in such a soft empowerment era? You just need to say, like, sometimes just be quiet. Let your peers speak. If you're truly an expert, the results will speak. The way you'll be able to help others will speak. How you carry yourself will speak. Not you. Sometimes certain things are left better untold. Experts transform lives. They don't talk about it. That's the thing. So I want you to take this to heart if you've been calling yourself an expert in anything. Because we're all learning. We all make mistakes. None of us are perfect. So what's the point of claiming perfection? What's the point? Especially if you haven't done the thing for 30 years. Because that's going to equate to about 10,000 hours. 30 years. Assuming you do it every day for a year, 365 times 300. Or not times 300, times 30. To get around the 10,000 hour range. Or maybe even close or less. But 30 years of doing the thing an hour a day every single day. I don't know, let me do some math here to get the exact figures for you. But yeah, a lot of you folks are calling yourself experts. Why? What do you get out of that? Yeah, just over 10,000 hours, 10,950 hours. If you do 1 hour a day, 365 days for 30 years, that's when you can call yourself an expert. You reached your 30s and you walked for 30 years, you're an expert in that. But that's about it. Even that you didn't do for 30 years. If you're 30-year-old. So you cannot claim to be an expert. It's okay to say that I'm still learning. I'm good at it. I'm improving. Claiming to be an expert doesn't show any sign of any kind of humility. Don't see that word as something negative. It's better to recognize your strengths, but also recognize your weaknesses. You cannot call yourself an expert at something you haven't done for a long time. And this day and age has done that to people with social media, because people are trying to get something quick. It's not your time yet. It will be your time, but not yet. You still need to develop. The fact that you still need to develop means that you're not the expert. You're not. None of us are. We're always learning, we're always evolving, and we're always trying to find ways to improve on something. So you shouldn't even want to be an expert, because the growing stops there. The eagerness stops there. Your ego goes up from there as well. Bring yourself down here. Realize what you're good at, what you're not good at, and be able to recognize what you're not. It's okay. It doesn't show no confidence. It shows even more confidence, being able to admit what you can and what you can't do, including calling yourself an expert when you aren't. That was just a quick little rant, folks. But we live in a day and age of people claiming to be experts when they're inexperienced. You know, let your peers do that for you. If you embodied enough by how you look, your testimonials, and how you carry yourself for people to call you that, you've done great. But if you have to call yourself that, you have work to do. I'm just saying. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Stay tuned for more videos. Definitely more to come. May God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video.